Welcome to a very messy Sandwell Junction. It's been all go here at Sandwell Junction. I've been working on a little project which I'll show you in a minute. I've got lots of little things that are going on, from creating little prototypes. This is a little prototype for the one of the shelters I'm going to have on the station platform. Just testing a few things out, see what works or what doesn't work, but it will be sort of like a rectangular design like this. This is made out of lollipop sticks and wooden doweling. It's not particularly straight, so this is like a test piece really. It's a piece that allows me to see what I'm doing wrong and what I'm doing right. The first time I tried it, it wasn't very square. This is a little more square, but it's still a bit wonky. I can get this better. So that's what it's going to be. It's going to be pretty much like this. It's going to have some clear plastic in there, and it will be painted silver to make it look like metal. This will be going over the stairs which are leading up from the platform, up onto the platform. So this will be quite good. Okay, on to the next thing. I'm going to show you the little project I've been working on. And here's the project I'm working on. Currently stowed against the baseboards. I have done a little bit of it. I've laid the track, I've laid it onto cork, as you can see there. I have also put some bushes in there and some soil, and I've done the ballasting. The platform will go there, and then the track will go to, it will narrow, where you can see there where it ends. It will narrow and then it'll go onto a bridge. Let me just bring this camera back up so you can sort of see where it's going. I'll give you a closer look at that in a second as well. But you can see I've done one side of ballasting, the other side needs ballasting and some more scenic materials. I'm going to show you the platform next. This is coming along nicely. I've just done the wood filling on this platform, as you can see here. I had to, because it slopes down, I had to use the handsaw, and that left quite a few kind of unwanted grooves and things in the wood. So I've managed to now fill those in. That's just drying now, and I'll sand that down, which will leave me with a nice smooth surface. The platform itself is about 2.5 feet long, and it has ramped edges, slopes, which will look nice. And as many of you will know, I will be using the Pico platform edging, which I have now used a Dremel to remove all the excess plastic which you can get on there. So I've used the Dremel on there, and that's got rid of a lot of that. So that's good. So that will now sit nice and flush against the platform edge. As you can see, if I just grab this piece here, which is a corresponding piece, you can imagine that's going to go down here. I'm going to glue that on there, and then you'll have a nice platform edge to the platform itself. If there are any little gaps like that, I will use some more filler and get that filled in, sand it down, make it look nice. I think I might paint these or spray these like a light grey, so it's a bit more realistic to my eye. I don't really think this is too realistic. I don't really want this kind of concrete colour. I will mask this bit though, because I'd like to keep the edge and stones that kind of colour. And then this part I will do a light grey. So the platform itself, I've been sanding these edges down here, and I've also used the jigsaw and cut a nice little piece out. This is so I can pop in the subway stairs, because I'm going to have subway stairs which are going to go down. So that clips in nicely there. It's not perfect, but it'll do. But yeah, it's not even massively square, but it'll be okay. You're not really going to notice it. But there are small gaps, but I will glue it down to the best of my ability. And any other gaps which are showing, I will pop some filler just in there, sand it away or whatever, and it'll look okay, I think. So get it nice and flush as possible, and then I'll get some filler in there. I may have to Dremel this piece out here, because obviously, as you can see, we have a bit of a clearance issue here, which also says that I may have to bevel part of this out here. So it'll be sort of like, this will be cut out, you'll have a cut out piece here I'd imagine, which will then allow us a bit more clearance, because you can imagine you need quite a bit of clearance for people's heads and things. But the figures themselves aren't very big, but I do want it to look realistic. So I'll probably just do a little cut out section, pop that in, I'll add some more stairs in there as well, because it does go through the main piece, which is over there, and it will go down onto the main baseboards. So that is an interesting challenge which I've set myself, and hopefully that will work really well. Okay, I'm now going to give you a nice close-up of the main the main project which I'm working on, because I'm sure you'd like to look at the ballasting and the bushes in detail. Here we are next to the little project I'm doing, and you can see the track has been laid, the ballasting has been done on the one side, and I've added the bushes and things, which is nice. This all look really good. As you can see here, I've added some blackberry bushes. I'm just going to get you around here so you can see the side, kind of the side profile. So have a look at this. There's even a bit of grass in there as well, which I've put down by the front. I think for the first attempt at any scenic work, I've done okay. I'm quite happy with it. I will possibly put some trees and things, because I'm going to have, eventually when I do attach this to the main baseboard, there's going to be an embankment coming down here. So this is going to sit up on top of the main baseboard. There'll be an embankment, so that'll give me opportunities to put some trees and possibly some more bushes and things down there. I've also managed to get some soil from my own garden, and I've popped it in here, so you've got a realistic kind of soil effect. And here we have the ballasting. It's not overly tidy, but it was my first ever attempt at ballasting, so for a first time, not too bad I don't think. It could do with a track rubber on there to get any excess PVA and ballast which may be on the rail or anything like that, so I can get that off. But yeah, all in all, not too bad. So I have this side next to do. I will be ballasting that either tonight or over the weekend, and then I'll do some more scenic work. And then, as you can imagine, you just get the platform here. Once the platform is fully painted and sprayed and what have you, it will essentially sit about there. So you can see how that'll look. Just get that nice and straight. There you go. You can sort of see it will look like that, nice and painted. Steps, shelters either side. Well, you have one shelter here and one shelter over there. Yeah, I think that'll look quite good. And then the tracks will narrow here, so they'll be more or less side by side. And then we do have a bridge which is going to sit here as well. Okay, and that concludes this update. So please do like the video, subscribe if you already haven't done so, and press the bell notification, because then you'll be notified when any new videos do come up. And until next time, this is Sandwell Junction signing off.